Hello and welcome to my channel. Well, I'm going to keep this knife. As a matter of fact, I call it Crackie. And here's my reasoning why. First off, I love a Wharncliffe blade, and this one is excellent. It has a slight hollow grind to it. Let's see some other Wharncliffe blades that I've got. See, now this one, yeah, it's got a nice Wharncliffe shape, but there's no belly to it. It's just really too thin. It's all right, it's all right. This one here, yeah, this is a nice Wharncliffe shape also. It's just a little bit big. Be carrying most of the time. This one here, oh yeah, it's the work knife. I love it. It has more of a flat grind on it than a hollow grind. This one has a very slight hollow grind also. Alright, the case. This is like my least favorite Wharncliffe shape. Look how much better this looks. Doesn't that look much more elegant? A lot better lines. But, it's a Wharncliffe, right? So, that's one reason I'm keeping it, is because it's a Wharncliffe. The second reason is practical reasons. Now, if somebody in Europe would have gotten this, they'd have been stuck with it because the cost of returning it to ship out would be too much. In my case, it's the hassle also. You have to get on the phone, you have to wait, you finally get somebody online, you talk to them, you explain what's going on and everything, and then they'll either give you a return authorization number, or sometimes I guess they'll let you just keep the knife and send you another one. But I'm thinking what's happening is if you have to return it, alright? So if you have to return a knife, what's going to happen to this particular knife? The only way to fix it really is to replace the covers. And they're not going to do that. So this knife is probably going to get trashed, thrown away, scrapped or something. And I don't want that to happen to this, because this, even though the guy that was putting on the scales didn't give a crap about what he was doing, it's a nice knife. It's functional. These cracks don't affect it at all as far as function goes. And this is a great little knife, man. The problem when you get with small knives sometimes is they screw up something. They make it small, but then they make the blade, like too thin. It's like, okay, but this one, they got everything right. It's like a downsized version of this one. Now, as far as the appearance goes, yeah, this shield is raised, and it's cracked here, and it's cracked there, and here a crack, there a crack, everywhere a crack, crack. Old MacDonald had some crack, E-I-E-I-O. Yeah, so it's just appearance. So this is one of those type things, if you see it from a distance, you don't, put magnifying glass on it, it looks cool. It looks all right. And who am I trying to impress? I live alone. We're in a pandemic, quarantine, So, as far as the knife goes, I was cutting with this thing, and it's great. I love this little knife. So, long story short, Crackie's staying here. I'm not sending Crackie back to the scrap heap or whatever happens to it, because this is not going to come apart. This knife, the scale's not going to fall off on me while I'm using it. It just falls. These are pinned in, and there's probably glue in there too. They got glue everywhere, so I don't think this is going to come apart in my lifetime. And I might order another one if I just want a little showpiece or whatever, just to, oh, look at this, but still, I really want to order another one just because this is it. As far as like a little Wharncliffe, this is the shape, this is the knife. It's at the right price. Yeah, it's not going to be centered, and you may get a crack here or there, but as far as what really counts, you got a nice half stop. It's got a nice pull to it. It feels great in my hand. Now, my hands are a little bit smaller. I take like a size 8 glove, like I said, so even to me, this thing is not real thick. It's thin, but it doesn't have to be, for what I would be using it for, cut an apple or a steak or open up an envelope. So yeah, I like a little cracky. And one thing I forgot to mention, it's got a little lanyard loop back here where you could tie, I don't know, a paracord to fit in there. It looks pretty small, but you could put something in there and have a little lanyard loop on it. I carried it around today and used it, and I like it, and I'm going to keep it. So, as far as Smoky Mountain Knife Works customer service thing, I can't really, say anything about it because I didn't call them. I didn't give them a chance to make good on this, but they don't have to, basically, I'm just going to live with it. It's not that bad, basically, and looks aren't everything, What the hell? It was me when I was in Colorado. That's my mom and dad. See, we're going through pictures. It was me in Colorado again. I was just driving through, visiting. But yeah, there you go. That's the story of Crackie. Crackie's got a new home. It's going to stay right here. And, yeah. Sorry. Couldn't show you a really fancy, super fancy one, but really right now, do you see any cracks? I don't see any cracks. I'm cracking up over here. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.